Have you ever felt awkward at a conference or a meeting, not knowing how to start a conversation or to carry on after the initial hi, hello? So, Patrick King's Better Small Talk is a book that I would prescribe to all the people who call themselves shy or introverted, or for most of us, when we are in a certain new situation where we don't know anybody, how do we start a conversation with a stranger? So that is what is the book. I had happened to be go to Bangalore last week, and I ended up as the first stop going to Bookworm, my first-hand, second-hand bookstore. I saw this and I immediately picked it up. Very, very interesting, simple cover. Some nuggets that I loved. Be more interesting and have more interests. Therefore, people will find you more interesting. So we need to expand our horizons, hobbies, have a lot more to talk about, ask about, and that includes humor, opinions, stories as well. So be more interesting by having more interests. Second one is set the right tone. And there are variations of the tone that the author provides, which is how you speak, how you approach, the body tone, the approach tone that you use, which includes the body language, sets the tone for the other person also to reciprocate in kind. 3, which is my most important nugget, master mini stories. Always have something interesting. And can you say it in one line? So what do you do? And that's an example from the book that I'm paraphrasing. When somebody asks, what do you do? I generally take care of clients I had one sending his bodyguards over to check our conference room. So it prods the other person to ask a lot more. And there is also a significant rule, he says, which is 1:1:1. One action, one emotion. Can you put it in one sentence as a summary, short and punchy, as the first statement that opens up a whole lot more? 4th one is to keep the flow smooth. Yeah, you start the small talk, you do something, and then the pregnant pause or the stagnation sets in. How do you keep it smooth and flowing? What other topics do you have ready to ask the other person? Which leads to the next one. For better small talk, you've got to be a good listener. It is a superpower. When you listen, you can ask specific questions to the other party to go ahead and work through. And the final one, engagement is key. The more engaged you are, the better the engagement is going to be. The conversations, interactions will become more engaging. You will remember the other person will remember you as well. In closing, it's a short, easy read. I could finish it in 2 half sittings, which is net about 40-45 minutes. You can wrap the book up. But it is very beautifully laid that each chapter has a takeaway section that summarizes that chapter. And at the end of the book, there is another summary that summarizes all the chapters as a quick read. So the author continues to reiterate what needs to be done. For me, it is the best takeaway is the 1:1:1 mini storytelling rule to keep the conversation going. So that's my take on better small talk. What do you do to start a conversation and keep the conversation going? Check out this book, Better Small Talk by Patrick King.